Okay, back with another stream. This time, I'm diverting away from Stellar Blade, from Zenless Zone Zero in favor of Stellar Blade. Now, originally, I thought about doing more Zenless tonight, but since I was able to finally do it and download the Nikke DLC as well as the updates, I figured why not come back to Stellar Blade for old time's sake for a special part 26 to what was a once old playthrough. Now, technically, I did kind of technically start the stream. I've since deleted it, but I made an oopsie. It took me like 20 minutes to finally figure it out, but just like with the Nier DLC, I have to come to the Nikke. I have to come to the Great Desert to start the Goddess of Victory Nikke. And as you can see, there's a little white diamond here that is so small and folded right next to the bright orange of the telephone, you could barely even notice it. And I completely forgot that Stellar Blade, like Nier, does not really tell you where to go for that stuff, other than this. So for 20 minutes, I stumbled around trying to figure out where I was. And I also showed off some of the new outfits that I got. And, and I already opened it in front of the tetrapod, but I have a Taki suit here, which honestly confuses me as to why it was a separate DLC and not part of the complete edition package, because it's $1. So dirt cheap. So why they even bothered separating it into a separate DLC when they could have just folded it in with the rest of the update, I have no idea. It honestly reminds me of the Prothean DLC for Javik in Mass Effect 3 all those years ago, where that was very stupid then too. So it's not as bad, but still, to me, it sucks on principle. And I was also disappointed that as of right now, there's been no physical disc re-release for Stellar Blade for the complete edition launch. I mean, I'm happy to have most of the new stuff be free on PSN because I already have the game, but I'm a collector and I like everything on physical disc, so why they didn't just do that, I have no idea. So, and I also showed, and we have a bunch of new outfits, which, like the rest of the game proper, a bunch I like, several others I don't like. I got a new jacket-covered version of the old green outfit, as well as one that's white and blue, but there's clearly a white and blue outfit under there, and why they didn't just have a regular version for that, I have no idea. Feels like a giant oversight. I like other ones. There's a black version of this compared to the white one right here. More versions of the Sensates with the prototype, whatever it is, with the weird jacket, but this time with the lingerie stockings. Was never a big fan of that particular top anyway. Yeah. The War Aegis I really like. It's probably one of my favorites thus far of the new suits, but I do wish there was another version of it to go along with it. And an office lady suit here. Another denim costume, but I was never the biggest fan of those either. A nice Chinese one. There's another one that's blue to go along with the red one, but I haven't run into that yet. There's this new Kunoichi suit. There's also a white one, but I haven't run into that yet. But again, I wish there was another version to go along with it. Preferably one without the turtleneck. I wish they didn't do it with just the turtleneck. I really wish there was another one with just the leather bondage gimp suit right there. Because I'm naughty. What can I say? Stockingless version of the white mountain. That's like which is nice. Another bondage one, although I personally like the way the undies are on the main two. Another bunny suit too, which in terms of the front side, I really like compared to the old one because I'm not a fan of the bow ties. But it still has the bunny tail, and I'm not a fan of bunny tails. The whole ears and tail gimmick, I've never really liked that about bunny suits. It always just looked kind of dorky to me. So if there was a version without the poofy tail, I would equip it immediately, but when it comes to that, I prefer just the corset and the stockings. Aqua Pearl, which is a new version of the old white and red pearls. There's a red, the black and red one. There's a white one too, but it looks a little goofy with those weird Band-Aid looking things down there. I don't know what the purpose of those is, but the Aqua one is probably my favorite. Crimson Wing, which is clearly a Chinese style one, which, just like the Peonies, wish there was another one without the sleeves. But it looks very nice, and there's a maid outfit, and apparently there's another one hidden in the game that I haven't found yet, so I'd say, just like with the main game's outfits, there's a lot of good, and some that I'm not a fan of. It's kind of like all over the place. But with games with bonus costumes, it's like, pick your poison. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. So that's basically it. And, yeah, again, I spent 20 minutes going over that and looking for where Sam held the Nikke stuff was. But I ran into a problem. I originally wanted to do all this with English subtitles, but like an idiot, I completely forgot to check the language setting, and because I had to basically restart the game to do it, that meant my initial stream had to go bye-bye with it, so there was really no reason to hold on to it, so I deleted it and just restarted it and just started rediscussing everything. So that is annoying. But it is what it is. User error on my part. So anyway, at the very least, I saved us inadvertently a little bit of time of going all over the place. Sadly, that also means some lost footage, like me fighting the butcher over here and having him fly off screen in weird ragdoll physics. So that's sadly gone, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about it. But honestly, I just don't see the point in retaining something just to go and do it all over again anyway. So, English language is back on, and a character from Nikke shows up after finding that dog over there. And strangely enough, for whatever weird reason, Eve doesn't have any voice lines, and I have no idea why. I mean, I get that the game came out a year ago, and when I first played Stellar Blade, I admit, I initially didn't like the voice acting for Eve, but after a while, it warmed up on me. So I do want the English voice actress to come back. I can't remember her name. I think it was Rebecca or something, Scottish actress. But I think after having done this, I definitely wouldn't mind her coming back, especially if she has definitely exercised her acting chops since then. She wasn't the voice I would have gone with, but I got used to it after a while. So it is kind of sad that they went and did this DLC and didn't bring her back. But they did go on and get voice lines for the Nikke character, apparently, so... Okay, a robot dog. And it's not Mega Man's robot dog.
Typical Bolt. Always getting into trouble. Now what? Hmm? And who might your guest be? A pleasure, mademoiselle. My name is Scarlet.
Indeed. I'm Eve.
Eve? How odd. That name feels so familiar. But enough of that. It's a rare thing indeed to meet a fellow sword fighter in this day and age. I'm delighted.
Likewise, but...
Curious how I could tell? It's that thing in your hair. The pin. You can't fool me. That's a sword. I've never seen a sword double as a hairpin. That's quite unique. Actually, might I ask something of you? A favor. It's trivial, really, from one sword fighter to another.
Kind of weird they didn't give Eve any lines, honestly, like, as I said. Okay, but, here's what it is, I guess. One sword fighter to another, huh? Alright, I'll help.
Phew. Thank you. It's only right I offer you something in return. Volt should have a number of items he can part with. I'll see that he passes them on to you as a little sign of appreciation. Hmm? Interesting. This is... Hmm? Mademoiselle, I think you should take this. Who knows? It may come in handy someday. Now, allow me to explain what happened.
Militaria. Weapon given from Scarlet and Volt. It's your first time seeing it, but feels familiar somehow. So much so you don't even need to learn how to use it. It's a frickin'... It's an assault rifle. An M16 style assault rifle with a grenade launcher attached to it. Okay. I was certain I got on the elevator, but when I opened my eyes, I found myself stuck upside down in what looked like a junkyard. Can you imagine how I felt? Mademoiselle, it's the first time I've been upside down like that since my memory's a bit hazy. Has that really happened before? Never mind, forget I said anything. Anyway, as I lay there, a loud barking snapped me out of it. It was Volt, causing a scene after being caught by some box-shaped robot. I dealt with the thing in one swift strike and rescued Volt. From there, things just took a weird turn. Volt and I somehow made it back to the elevator, and only then did I realize we had escaped with nothing but our lives, having lost all our important belongings. I won't bore you with the details, so I'll cut to the chase. I've concluded that the box robots are suspicious. I'm sure they're the ones who took everything we lost. That said, I just can't go around slashing every robot I see, so I had Volt sniff out a few suspicious ones for us. The first one is supposedly down in the canyon north of the wasteland. Seek out the place, and if you find something like a hat, do bring it back. Volt will be with you to lend a hand.
Should I help?
Yes. Trying to figure out how I ended up here, but I'm at a loss. Truth is, I just finished crossing and capturing Volt, then took an elevator back to the outpost, nothing out of the ordinary up until that point. Now I'm just hoping the elevator will take me back to the outpost again. At a time like this, a drink would be just the thing I need. Though, it really isn't the best time for it. If we were to better time, I'd offer my Mademoiselle one as well, but alas, forgive me for not rambling. Second box robot seems to be located near a cliff overlooking some strange ruins in the wasteland. Seek out the place if you find a can or any other items. Bring them back. Volt here will help you.
I can't just let this pass.
Although I've asked you to retrieve various lost items, none of them belong to me, and therein lies the problem. The story goes back when I was chasing after Volt. The rascal was running around causing trouble, and in his mischief, he bit into a package that my lord had carefully hidden to gift the mademoiselles. He did it on impulse, and once he realized something was chasing him, he instinctively started running and causing a ruckus. He ended up bolting straight to the surface, and in trying to catch him, I caught up in the mess. I got caught up in the mess. I managed to grab Volt and snatch the package back, thinking it was all over, but no such luck. So, about that third robot, Mademoiselle caught a scent of something near the ruins, past the remnants of a tunnel north of the desert. If you find something that looks like a parasol, be sure to carefully bring it back to me.
This request sounds fun.
I'm not sure what happened when I got here. All I know is I was in the elevator heading back to the outpost when Volt and a gift bundle in hand. As soon as the doors closed, there was a loud crash and the elevator started shaking, swinging in all directions. At first, I thought we were under attack by raptures, but that wasn't it. I thought maybe the elevator had broken down, but I'm not even sure about that. I've been wondering if I was drunk and all of this Volt, the bundle, and the elevator was just a dream. Honestly, that wouldn't be so bad. But anyway, what's done is done. So about the fourth bucket of bolts, my Mademoiselle Volt says it's the collapsed overpass in the center of the Great Desert. Take a look, and if you find a rabbit doll, bring it back. I'm counting on you. So now it's Great Desert. Situation, predicament, plight, circumstance, and quagmire. Found myself in an unexpected bind, but it doesn't seem all that bad. After all, I met a friend. Oh, was I being too forward? I thought we had a thing going on, my Mademoiselle. In truth, I never imagined I'd run into another sword fighter in such a strange place. But I believe the good blades can recognize each other, wouldn't you agree? I believe that good blades can recognize each other. Okay. I'm not even drunk, but here I go again, blabbering away. Anyway, Mademoiselle, I'll tell you my last request. Final box needs to be emitting a scent near the intersection in the southern area of the Great Desert. Go take a look, and if you find the commander doll, I'd appreciate if you could retrieve it for me. I'm counting on you.
It seems as though we'll have to investigate.
Okay. So, can we talk to...
Mademoiselle, have you found anything?
That's a pretty big hat you got there. I can pet the dog. Aww. Pet the dog. Okay, so what do we got? So, full disclosure, I've never played Goddess of Victory Nikke because I have a dislike for mobile phone games. I would gladly play it myself, but I would much prefer an actual controller on hand instead of having it on a touchscreen phone. Not really my thing. Apparently you can play it on Windows, but I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I need to do more research, and the game is so old at this point, it's kind of daunting. But from what I understand, it's basically like a more arcadey version of Gears of War, but with anime girls. And, of course, made by Shift Up, and is Shift Up's longest running property. So it was only natural that Stellar Blade and Nikke would cross over. Although, I do wonder, considering that there's no dialogue with Eve, I'm under the impression that they did not initially plan this. There was dialogue for Eve in the Nier stuff, but that was something that was already in the works just as the game had launched. So I can only imagine they'd already signed the deal with Yoko Taro. Like, yeah, sure, go ahead, do a crossover. So I have to wonder if any of this was ever planned at all, and it wasn't just something that kind of fell into place as the year went by. So let's take a look, see at what we got. So I know nothing about these characters other than the fact that basically these girls in Nikke are basically trained warriors and bred as such, and they go after monsters called machine monsters called raptures. Okay, so The hat for this one, I think her name was Rappy in the game proper. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the fact that the hair and the headwear seem to be combined together. I would have much preferred it had the hats and headgear been counted as separate, just like the various glasses and eyewear in the base game, instead of having it fused to the hair. Because I would have liked to go through the entire game with having long hair like this without anything attached to it for Stellar Blade proper. Interesting. Anis, I think, is the name of this character's where this outfit belongs to. This one's very, very anime. These weird stabilizer boosters on there. This one looks okay, though I'm not a fan of the ribbon. This is definitely the most hugging outfit I've ever seen thus far. Like, sheesh, you'd think it was spray painted or something. Twin tails with a headset. Okay, so that's basically what we got. Oh, look at that. Some kind of teleporter or something. So we gotta go over there. Oh, we ended up over here anyway. So yeah, never played Nikke. I have thought of it, but again, I would much prefer to play it on something more tangible than a mobile phone. Maybe one day, who knows. But just about the only exposure I have to Nikke is from VTubers like Numi and Cinder and several others that have played it and gooned over it. Which I'm not going to judge, because I've certainly gooned over my share of games with hot girl characters. Including this one, and Zenless Zone Zero, of course. Yep, it's down there. And I figured for old time's sake, why not wear the old original outfit again? There he is. Did we just get warped or something? Oh. Yeah, it's a very, very arcadey version of Gears of War. Cool. So it does have a cannon. Did I die? I died. Well, definitely wasn't expecting to beat this the first time. It's like Time Crisis. Uh-oh. Holy shit. It's a freaking plasma launcher. Like Binary Domain. Anyone remember Binary Domain? I liked that game. I wish it had a sequel. So, I stand corrected. It's Gears of War with a bit of Time Crisis added to it. So they basically took the gameplay of Nikke, transcribed it into the engine for Stellar Blade. But as far as the actual game is played, that's what it reminds me of. Gears of War and Time Crisis if they had a baby. Rappy's hat, common military cap, unremarkable in both material and design. However, the mark engraved on it carries a mix of nostalgia and regret for the organization the wearer once served. Interesting. That was actually fun. I mean, I died the first time, but that was because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I kind of was just figuring out as I went along.
Follow the breeze, follow the clouds, and always trust thy heart. This desolation, there is beauty in it. Wouldn't you say?
In a weird way. So... So where's the next one? Oh, literally down the street. So I was correct. That double barrel apparatus on the chin of the tetrapod is in fact weaponry. It was like, yeah, what else could it be? With how they were structured. I hope we'll come the sequel, we'll be able to control the tetrapod. It kind of screams like you know how the Ebon Hawk was in Star Wars Nitro Republic? How it was your home base and you had turret sections with it. I could see that easily working with the tetrapod in a Stellar Blade 2, where it's your home base and mobile camp and maybe the occasional, shooting level with it like an afterburner or something. I didn't want to do that, but you know what? I'll do it. Nice. Damage taken. Not that it matters. I still win. Okay, so you can do it all again, right? That's why. Well, it's okay. I wanted to get out of there anyway, so it all worked out.
Perhaps some marvelous wine? Just thinking out loud.
Someone would make a good drinking buddy for Barry. Okay. So... So next one is down over by the tetrapod. Oh, come on, Eve. Grab the rope already. Well, I've acquired some new stuff. Again, I really wish the hats were a separate thing and not a parcel with the hair. I really haven't wanted, I do admit, I have been wanting to get into Nikke. It's just the problem is I'm not a fan of the release format. I wish it was on the Switch or something. But as of right now, this is the closest I've got. Maybe if I get an iPad in the future, then, and with control grips for it, maybe then I'll consider it. But at the moment, I'd rather not use a small-ass iPhone. I will admit, this is a smoking outfit. Kind of looks like a G.I. Joe sort of thing, but with more fan service. Not that I mind. In fact, I encourage it. I've certainly come to a point where I appreciate fan service in games. When as a teenager, ironically, I did not really care much for it. It was kind of like I was okay with it. It just wasn't something I was actively looking for. Nowadays, it's kind of like, okay, I'm more open to it. Especially with how boring games have gotten over the last 10, 15 years. Oh, it's in the desert. That's why.
Come back to the Tetra.
So 2 were in the wasteland and more are in the desert. Although I'd argue the one in the first one in the wasteland was set in Eidos 7. So where's this one? Near where the rogue turret was for Roxanne. An umbrella. Looks like Vivian's umbrella from Triple Z, but white instead of black. So I can do these whenever I want after encountering them the first time. That's interesting. It's not strictly a one and done per playthrough. Nope, we're back to Ido 7. Uh-oh. That is big. Ah, I failed. That's a tough one. It's really tough. Yep, it is very, very similar to Time Crisis. Ah. So it does more than... So it is an instant kill thingamajig. Or at least does a lot. This is tough. This is really tough. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Here we go again. Oh, I missed them. Yep, I did. I missed the healths. I missed the healths. I completely screwed myself over. Okay, I got it. I got it. It makes sense to me now. I finally figured it out. That was pretty good. Yeah, you gotta get the ranged ones first so they don't bombard you, and then go for the melee ones.
Dorothy's parasol. Simple tool that blocks the sunlight, but someone once said having it made from them made them feel precious. Did they become precious after all?
Sheesh, this whole outfit literally squeezes against Eve's skin. You'd think it was spray painted. It's hot. Really hot. Damn. I'm not a fan of the sweater, but the rest of it, oh boy. Hot diggity dog. Yeah, I say Gears of War, but honestly, it reminds me more of Time Crisis because of the mechanics involved. It is very, very similar to Time Crisis.
Come back to the Tetrapod at any time for maintenance.
And the targeting things also kind of make me, you know, they make me think of Lost World Jurassic Park also. Yeah, the crouching down behind the cover with third person, that's Gears of War to a T, but the rest of it, not so much. I wonder if there are out skin tight gem outfits like this in real life that hug as tightly as this. Probably is. Probably very expensive. Extremely expensive.
Follow the breeze, follow the clouds, and always trust thy heart. This desolation, there is beauty in it. Wouldn't you say?
Okay, so where's this one? Back at the desert again.
Come back to the Tetra.
So, where are we going this time? At the bridge, huh? Is it going to be desert or is it going to be Eidos 7 again? Because we've had 2 7s and 1 desert. Or wasteland or whichever. Ow. Well, that was my fault. Okay, I cannot use the bus. Oh, I almost forgot how good the gameplay felt. For Stellar Blade 2, what they really need to do is just give Eve more weapons, like double swords, a great sword, a warhammer, an axe, something, and more interesting environments instead of just more desert. And you're basically good. Well, we gotta go up there, so... Where's the yellow bin? Yellow bin. There it is. Never thought I'd have to do this again, but they reset it every time, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. Let me look at how Eve looks again. Oh, Jesus, I love this game. I love this game so much. And I really want to play Goddess of Nikke, but I need a better device to actually do it. Because I refuse to use my freaking iPhone. Oh, man. I'm bowing down and my balls are clapping. Okay, what's going on here? Is this a defense mission? Defense mission. Uh-oh. Couldn't react in time. Could not do it in time. I gotta try again. This might be harder than the other one. What? Come on. What did I do wrong? I did better this time, but I have no idea what I did wrong. Oh, come on. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I really do not. It's like no matter what I do, I lose. I don't get it. Like, it's simple, right? They want me to kill the enemies before they reach Lily, but even when I kill all of them, it doesn't matter. Oh, I get it. I need to have the meter being a certain threshold, but no matter what I do, they go low below it anyway. So I don't get it. It's like I've tried everything and nothing works. Well, except for the plasma blaster. So that's the only other thing I haven't tried. I don't get it. It's like they're way too stingy when it comes to the energy meter up there. It's like I'm trying to keep it above, but nothing I do seems to work. I don't get it. I can't keep it up the middle line. They send the Droidica ones after me constantly. I don't understand it. Like, what do you want from me, game? I've done everything. This went from fun to tedious within a matter of minutes. Like, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I don't have grenades or anything, so... Oh, finally got it. Oh. I don't know what I did differently that beat it this time. I think what I did was I decided to just focus on just aiming at all the ones heading towards Lily and just ignore all the other ones on the foreground, like the little Droidica roly-poly ones. Ignore them, let them kill themselves, go after all the other ones heading towards Lily's position and any other artillery ones, and just rain down, you know, hellfire with the tetrapod. That's what I did. The tetrapod strategy was sound, but everything else was not doing right. And there's so many of them; they all swarm Lily's position. Rabbit doll.
A girl who loves rabbits calls everyone a rabbit. It's not just a nickname, but a way for her to express her affection.
Oh boy. That was an exhausting one. Frickin' escort missions, man. And of course, shoot the little balloon bots so they all take a whole bunch with them when they commit suicide, when they explode.
Ah, Mademoiselle, have you found anything?
Gonna go back to the desert again. Well, the other desert anyway. Okay, so I got this, I got this. Sheesh, there's more outfits in this than any other single-player game. Updates or no updates that I've ever played. Other than Monster Hunter, of course. But then again, that's kind of... Then again, I don't know if I really count Monster Hunter since that's kind of the whole point. So which do I want to wear? This one... or this one? I'll go with this one. This is definitely the most space-agey out of all the other costumes. Looks like wing or thrusters that you would see on like a mobile suit or something. Like in Gundam or some other cyberpunk looking thing. Kind of inconvenient. All these are, you know, like I'm a little with how it's all organized, to be honest, because Scarlet's down over here in the wasteland, but most of her quests are in the desert. It's like, come on. You could have just had them all here in the wasteland, and it'd be perfectly fine and reasonable. It's not like it matters. Because the stages themselves are not dependent on where they are anyway. You either get desert or you get Idol 7. Not much of anything else. Okay, we've had 3 regular boss encounter ones. 1 escort one. So how much you want to get process simulation? Either we're going to get another escort one to balance it out, or it's going to go back to boss. I don't know. I'd prefer it being boss, to be honest. Because I was not a fan of that last one. Way too stingy. Way too stingy. Looks like a doll of some kind. Oh, haven't seen one of these in a while. Too close. That is the first time I've ever died to the Maelstrom, the easiest boss type in the whole game. I guess they were like, you know what? Let's just make the final one a pure boss fight, and I guess the one enemy that everyone says is a joke. Not a joke anymore, that's for sure. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Yeah, they really did decide to give the Maelstrom a real upgrade. Like, okay. Let's take the most joke enemy in the whole game and make him a real challenge. Ah, could not do it in time. I can never get them all in time. I still prefer this over the other one, but still. Finally got him. Aw. That was tough. That was surprisingly tough. I much prefer this over the escort mission, but still. They really took the maelstrom and were like, you know what, let's take this boss that everyone says is a joke and just make it into, like, the big boss, other than, I presume, Scarlet, of course.
Of this whole escapade. Commander Doll, made to resemble someone unknown, mass-produced and not the highest quality, but for someone it might be a cherished, one-of-a-kind treasure. Yeah, the protagonist, the face, the character that you, the player, are in Nikke. Just like in Kantai Collection and Azure Lane, you're their boss, and they are your personal harem, all things considered. Whew. Return to client now, yes. Don't make me walk all the way back. I made that mistake once, don't want to happen again. One was intentional because I wanted to know what the interact did, even though I beat it. It meant I could do it again. Okay, second time was legit accident.
Ah, Mademoiselle, have you found anything?
Several somethings, actually. Okay, so
Voight, the situation seems like a hat with some sentimental value. I'm relieved it's still in good condition. Predicament. You use this metal containers for filling and transporting electrolyte solutions too. What a weird coincidence. So Rappy's hat, followed by a soda can.
plight. Not sure why someone would need sun protection, but it looks cool. Glad I returned it without any problems. That was the umbrella. Circumstance, item retrieved. For some reason, I have a feeling Lily would like this. That was the rabbit, right? The rabbit ears and Quagmire. An item that directly replicates my lord. It's not. This is a bit hard to understand. Alrighty, so that just leaves the remaining hairdos from Volt. Yeah. About 1, 2, 3. About 5 outfits total. 1. I would have liked more. I'm not a fan of this maid outfit, but yeah, okay. It was from the game, the Nikke game, so I get it.
Mademoiselle, I received the last of the recovered items. Everything has been returned to its rightful place. It's as if nothing ever happened. And no one need know but my lord. And it's all thanks to you, Mademoiselle. Thank you so much. Goodness, Volt. Where are your manners? How could I possibly repay you?
Think of it as a favor for a friend.
You mean it? I'll be honest, I didn't expect that. Even still, how could I refuse such generosity? Thank you, Mademoiselle. Though in truth, I'm still somewhat tempted to request a lesson.
A lesson, eh?
But I've imposed upon you enough for one day. It will have to wait, but not too long, I hope. Actually, I have a good feeling about this. A hunch. We'll meet again very soon.
Yep, in boss challenge.
And when we do, I'll be happy to return the favor. Take care, Mademoiselle.
Okay, a frickin' space elevator to somewhere. Scarlet has been added to the boss challenge. Nice. So just like Captain Mann, we go fight her in that and not in the main campaign proper. Interesting. I meant to go into my other outfit, but I was wearing the Nier outfit when I finished talking to Emil anyway, so no biggie. Still. Sheesh. I think Eve's bust gets bigger wearing this. Okay. Well, I will say, even though it did start to get a bit bullshit by the last 2 missions, I did genuinely enjoy it. Yeah, it was like, yeah, the crouching and cover screams Gears of War, but mechanically, I'm far more reminded of Time Crisis, which also had basically the same mechanics, and even had a little bit of that Lost World Jurassic Park thing going on with the targeting. And you know, if Shift Up decides to do it,
Come back to the Tetra.
I would love it if... Oh, I'm already in the region.
Come
I wonder
back to
what that little marker was, but I forgot what it was. Anyway, well, think about it. You've already got the basic premise written out. You've got Unreal Engine, specifically 4. I suggest staying away from 5, because clearly 5 was not done right at all from what I hear. You could theoretically go full out and make a Nikke game, like not even a port of the mobile game, just go make a full-blown Unreal Engine Gears of War clone with it. Like, go all out with it, with the characters. I don't think you'll be able to stuff all of them in there, but enough of them where you could maybe do like that, or a Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare kind of game, and have like a whole big budget third person shooter style game with where it's not restricted to just being an arcadey Time Crisis sort of thing. I mean, that's just my personal idea. That's what I would do, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, I saved there, so hold on a second. Just getting rid of a stupid-ass moron on YouTube who's doing the whole gonna cry thing because he's late to the party on responding to a rather unpopular opinion I have of the 2008 Star Wars Clone Wars show. Yeah, I don't like it. I've mentioned how much I don't like it. And of course, this little pipsqueak who dares to have a picture of Ben Franklin on there. Like, oh, gonna cry? Cry emoji? Yeah, no, but you clearly are. The show sucks, get over it. Anyway, back to proper manners. Real stuff to worry about. So, we got Captain Mann and we got Scarlet. I'm tempted to go in reverse order, but okay. I do wish there was more rewards for the boss challenge. I feel like the initial Neuralink and Cyberlusionist were just not enough. I wish there was more. And of course, oh, look at that. We get the Royal Guard suit from, you know, the bodyguards. And of course, Scarlet's outfit and a couple extra things. So, with that said, what do you say we round it all out and see how we can go about this? I'd rather go with what I had. You know, it's normal, and I've been long maxed out in all of my character settings, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with what I got for normal. I'm willing to bet Mann and Scarlet will royally screw me up in hard mode, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Come on, man. What do you got? kind of sucks they couldn't implement it in the main game itself because it was something that originally cut, but oh well, guess it's better than nothing. Samurai Bato. Can I block that? Uh-oh. What's it gonna do? A big old warhammer. No. Ah. Well, that hurt. Oh, I missed it. Well, I died. Try again. I was not expecting the quick time with an exit for the retribution right there. No boss has ever done that, so... Okay, so you can block that. Cool. They didn't bring back the English voice actor, I noticed. He sounds different. It must be the Korean actor. What? We don't even get a final bit to that. We're left on a cliffhanger. Come on. Ugh. Oh, oh. How I wish this was in the main story mode and not cordoned off to elsewhere. Makes you wonder how it would have been otherwise. I guess it's supposed to imply that both him and Eve are equals. Well, as equals can be, anyway. After all, he did lose to Raven. Nice. So, I don't know. Maybe in the sequel we'll actually fight him again as like a glorified training dummy. But I really did love his fight all the same. Combos and different types he uses, and I like how he uses a long sword, short swords, pistols, and I like that he whips out a war axe spear transformation weapon, which honestly gives me ideas for what they could do with the weapons for Stellar Blade 2. Like upgrading the Blood Edge where it can turn into different versions of itself. Like dual sword, like think the Double O Quanta Gundam from Gundam 00, where it had the ability to turn its bladed weapons into a great sword, long sword, short swords, etc. Like think that, but much more grounded to this, to looking like this. That would be cool. And then of course you got the war axe with the spear thing going on. Like, that's interesting. I like that. They could do that for the next game, in a way. And, you know, we'll see. I really do hope that we see Mann again, and that we would not only fight him properly in the campaign, but maybe even learn upgrades from him that give us more weapons. I'm already seeing the formula written right there. But we have one more, and that is Scarlet from Nikke. So, let's do it. Yep, this is definitely not a regular Stellar Blade level.
A jug of wine amidst the blooms. I fill my cup, no soul I see. I raise it high to bid the moon. My shadow joins, and two are three. Then all of a sudden, there were four. And what fine company. How wonderful. Mademoiselle, I told you, didn't I? We'd meet again soon.
Indeed.
It's beautiful here, isn't it? Everything bathed in the moonlight. It's breathtaking. But enough. I think it's time for that lesson. What say you, mademoiselle?
Alrighty. Oh. Okay, 3 judgment cuts.
How's this? Bisect. Mademoiselle, I'm impressed. I'll give it everything I've got.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of sake you're drinking.
Witness true power. My ultimate blade.
Uh-oh. What the hell was that? Am I supposed to block that?
What say you, Mademoiselle? Not good enough. Time to retreat. Witness true power. My ultimate blade.
Okay. I'm supposed to block them. That makes sense.
Enough. Thank you. This has been instructive. I really must be going now. If we meet again, when we meet, how about we share a drink? Just you and I, the moonlight, and our shadows. Anyway, how do you say goodbye? May your memories live on forever.
Cool. That was a cool fight. I liked it. It kind of fooled me, though, because when she goes into ultimate blade mode from drinking her sake, it's like, uh-oh, do I dodge? No. It's like the armadillo fight in Ninja Gaiden 2. You just gotta block and parry the thing. Or in Ninja Gaiden 2, it was just block to block the shockwave from when it dies and explodes. Whereas here, it's just, parry. But same principle, basically. Nice. Nanosuit, hair, and challenge rewards up. Yep, music too. Whole bunch of stuff. I liked it. I really did. I really expect them to kick my ass in hard mode, but I liked what I played. It's just a shame that Mann was cut from the campaign. I really wish they had managed to fit him in, but oh well, hopefully next game. I do wonder, though. There was a cutscene in the trailer that showed some other cat Nikke thing previously. And I don't know where it is. I find it funny how she's based on a Japanese swordsman aesthetics, but she speaks with Mademoiselle, you know, the French word for milady. It's cute, a little bit messy, but I like it. Silvers and purples are a nice combo. Again, I wish the hair could be used without the headgear. I don't know why they combined them when they could have just been separate. But that was cool. I really liked that. But now my question is, was there... I could have sworn there was more stuff. There it is. Where are you off to, little one? It's like the cactuar from Monster Hunter World that comes out, starts spinning around. Mysterious creature sticker. Sticker that can be used as a logo in photo mode. Okay. That's interesting. Very interesting. I could have sworn there was also something else pertaining to fishing. Okay, I wanna check. Okay, so there's also stuff to collect in the lake, huh? Special stuff from fishing, they said. Well, I've basically done everything I wanted, so I don't think there's much reason to stream any more of it. But for the sake of argument, let's go ahead and take a look-see. Special bait, special bait. Well, that was nothing.
Oh, would you look at that? Holy. I'm not a puppy. You can call me a puppy one more time, I'll bite you for sure. Grr. I'll do a couple more, and then I'll probably do it on my own time for the rest. I pretty much did everything I wanted anyway. Okay, a great white shark. We got another one, Rapunzel. The wire is so thin, almost invisible, yet so strong, which is really great. If I tie someone with this, they won't be able to move at all. So thin, I'll press on the skin, right? Press part, and the part can't resist. What I mean by that is... Ha. Okay, rambling. Okay, so Rapunzel, Polly, Laplace. Arapaima, or Pirarushu, whichever it is. Laplace, swim like a hero, bait like a hero, bite like a hero, and hooked like a hero. Neon's glasses. Neon is dead. She's gone. Yep, she's dead. Hey, wait. Aren't you supposed to say something like she'll live in our memories or something? No, she's completely dead. I'm not dead, you idiot. I added the idiot part for effect. Neon. I think that's one of the characters who come with the outfits, or am I thinking of somebody else? cassette tape. Our hometown is far away, blazing blue sky, scent of the bakery, laughter of friends, gust of wind blows. Please tell my friends my soul will return to the sky above our hometown. Cassette tape. That leaves one more thing to fish out. Snow White. Next time I'd like you to prepare more bait. It was a bit chewy, but the flavor wasn't bad. Okay, that's a little weird. Okay, it's all data bank stuff for the fish, not for outfits or anything. So there's a bunch of hidden songs too. Songs. Alright, well I might as well do this, I guess. No, it's further away. Right over here. In that minefield. Very chill.
When the day comes to the end, remember. Treasure on the side, you, behind you, going around is lively fun.
Next one's in the tube. Apparently.
Chase the morning sunrise. How about the sound of whistling, the waves bring in, and everything gets better when you're here beside me now. So let's rock out together to a paradise.
Very nice. Well, that's all the ones in the Great Desert. I might as well have gotten them since I'm already here. So what's left is the wasteland. Ah, crap. There's no phone here.
Come back to the Tetra.
Okay, so wasteland, and then we're done.
There it is. So, what's the next one? It's all the way over there. Ugh. Okay, so it's up here in the junkyard, from the looks of things.
is.
모래먼지 속에서 작은 손짓이 되게 기도해 언젠가 날 좋아할
And that just leaves the last one up north near Digger. Near Digger's old camp. And then we're done. 지나긴 시간을 기다려온 나의 노랫소리들이 모래먼지 속에서 작은 손짓이 되게 기도해 언젠가 Now let's see, where could it be? There it is. That's 8. And we are done. We've done everything for the Nikke and plus Captain Man. Well, I do think I am satisfied. If anything, yeah, it's a year past when the game first came out, but I'm pretty satisfied, all things considered. I did not want to go there, game. Well, I dare say that the Nikke DLC has roughly almost, if not a little more than double the content the Nier one did, because you got 5 outfits plus headgear, a boss fight with Scarlet, 5 missions, or was it 6 missions? I forgot. Based around Nikke itself, which were fun but pretty challenging, but fun all the same. A bunch of other hidden goodies, which I just finished off doing. And then, of course, rounding all that out is Captain Man with the general update. So we've done a lot. I was very, very happy to come back to Stellar Blade after a very long time. They definitely treated this game good, despite some unfortunate circumstances surrounding it. And as I do wish they would do a physical complete edition. Hopefully that'll happen in the future, but who knows. But I had fun with it. I liked it. I like what they gave me. It does make me somewhat more interested in playing Nikke, but I do not have the means to do it. Well, I technically do, but it's on a format that I don't like, so maybe in the future I'll get into that game. But they do give me a lot of thoughts and ideas as to what they could do in terms of implementing weapon variety in the second game when they get around to it. But yeah, it was nice to go back to old Classico to round it all out. And yeah, the stream ended a little slow with the whole fishing and song collecting, but the fight with Mann and Scarlet was cool. I liked doing the little Nikke stuff. I'm happy, and Stellar Blade as a game in general makes me happy. Not perfect, but it definitely is a solid bedrock for greater things to come. I hope so. It was very nice to come back to this game. I love it a lot. F what the game's journalists have to say. And yeah, kudos, shift up. You deserve all the credit for the amount of good you've done. So hopefully y'all can improve from here on out. So anyway, I'm tired. I went way past what I thought was going to happen. And I'd rather not disturb anyone else more than I probably already have. So when I come back to YouTube, we will go back to continuing Part B of the epilogue chapter in Zenless Zone Zero, and I will see y'all later. And thank you, Stellar Blade, for being a great game that I believed a lot in, and I hope more great things come for it in the future.